Start streaming. Let's see if that works. Don't burn it. Burn it. All right. Well, it's showing me on my end that it's up and running. It's working.
Now you're live.
There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, we got it figured out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate that, guys. Awesome. All right, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button as well if you guys could. All right. So if you guys are unfamiliar with this game, welcome. Welcome on into Captain of Industries. I did do a little bit of extra work off stream just because the only thing I did was basically kind of sped some time up, got some stuff going to get my conveyor systems going. What's up, Big Mike? Rusty. What's up, man? So yeah, we kind of did some off-stream stuff. So I'm kind of trying to figure out exactly where we're sitting at. Advanced research, collect that. Perfect. Captain office, activate vehicle fuel saver in the... Where are we at? We gotta go into this one. I'm annoyed I skipped the FTX. I was invited to just to play out of orbit. What's up, Wise? How's it going? What's up? Arma 3 Star Wars. Ooh. All right, so Captain Annex. Where did I put that one at? Right here. So what did it want? Fuel saver? Is that what it wanted? Industrial vehicle consumption. That must be that one. Activate vehicle saver in your captain's office, which I just did, right? That's what that was. And then hopefully we unpause that and you get the collected reward. Perfect. Discover oil rig by exploring with your ship. Ooh. No way. Let's load the crew up. And what is that? M? No, tab. Tab. M is to do. We got to get keybinds figured out again, guys. All right, so we got to go figure out the oil. Let's go visit there. Let's go explore. All right, off. Whoops. All right, we're going to capture a screenshot. What is my F11 and H? See, I've done my research here, guys. I've done my research. So we're going to try to capture a little quick thumbnail for one of my videos. Something like that. There we go. Whoop. Perfect. F11 again, and we unpause that baby. There it goes. Off it goes into the distance. Off into the distance. Go capture some oil for us, would you? All right, we're going to slow this down to 2 times rather than the speediness of what we got. All right, looks like we have ourselves some loose storage for our compost or our waste, basically. Things are kind of working here. Moving on. So we kind of changed some stuff. If you guys remember from the last long live stream, this we had to hook up for everything, right? To get some of these tasks and goals done. What are we waiting on? Oh, we were waiting on this over here. That's what we need to do. Current task is 2, so we need to upgrade this. But we were waiting. That's what we were doing with lab equipment. All right, so we got to figure out what we got going on for lab equipment. Let's pause this real quick because I need to figure out where I put that at. Lab equipment. So how do we get what requires for lab? Where is my... Actually, we could just go right into this one here. Check out recipes. That is going to be a level 2, not a level 1. It's going to be this one. Oh, here we go. Here's my lab stuff right here. I did have it set up. We could probably put that back down to 8. And lab equipment's right there. We just got to produce it. So that requires what? Mechanical parts and electronic parts, which we just got all hooked up. So that's going to be... No, you didn't really miss a lot. I kind of hopped in here off stream. Some of this stuff was already here, but I was waiting for a lot of this conveyor belts to get finished. So I had to speed up time a little bit to get the conveyor belt set to where it was at. So you didn't really miss a whole lot. Just a matter of things got sped up so that way I could get this assembly line finished off. Otherwise we would have had to sped everything up too anyways, but All right, so we need mechanical. So we got to figure out how this is working, right? So that needs to be fed into what? Mechanical parts and electronics. Well, where's my mechanical parts at? So we need to get another conveyor over here is what we need to do. Yeah, we need another. So this actually doesn't need to go here. So let's actually remove that first. And then let's go. Let's delete that and that and that and that because we don't need that anymore. So we need to get ourselves the conveyor system over here is what we need to do. So that's all good. So now I need to figure out where my conveyor system for where did I put that stuff at? Mechanical parts should be. I thought they would have been over here by now. Where did my mechanical parts go? Right here. So this needs to be. All right, so we have a couple options we could do. So some of those options, I'm going to move in my joysticks here, guys. All right, there. That's a little bit crumple. Good night. Thanks, Master Chief, for hanging out. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Let's see. So we need to basically get this part to go into here, but we need a constant feed of those plates into it. So what we could do, how do we want to set this up? All right, so we can leave that as is. So we need to put in is that flat? That is flat. That goes in like so. Oh, what level is that at? Right there? I think it's that one right there. All right, and then we go from here to there. That's going to be our iron plates, which we need in for here to build those parts. And then from this part, we need to go to probably want to put another storage. What do you guys think? Should we put another storage right here where this truck is sitting? We might need to get them to move out of the way before we can finish that. There we go. All right, where's my storage unit? If I go like that, that can go there. All right, now we got to get this up and over. All right, how do we want to get that up and over? Actually, you know what? What am I doing? We could... Why can't I change this? That's making what I need. We could just turn this one into these parts. And then that would get rid of the wood, right? The wood that comes all the way over. The cement blocks, because we don't need that anymore. All right, let's figure this out. What other recipes need cement blocks? Just those ones, which goes into this one. So we don't need that one there. So realistically, this one could be changed. This one could be changed to this, because we already have the parts going there. Let's get rid of that one. So the problem is I need to get this empty. So let's empty that. Get that out of here. There should only be 3 more into there, but let's change. Location explored. One last one in there. No more there. Okay. So how can I can't quite change it. Let's just do this. Quick removal. Sure, because I need to change this. I need to change this to mechanical parts. And then this needs to go into here. There we go. Now let's stop that build and that build. And I think we can actually remove this thing. We don't need that one for right now. All right, I think we got it figured out. Those parts will go into this, and then that should be making those parts. Yep, there they go. Now we're getting parts in there. And it's working. All right, perfect. That's what we want. Then we'll fill this up. And then this can just sit here for right now. We'll maybe change that later. We do need to go check. We got some explored. Where's my boat? The boat's heading back already. Is the boat already here? The boat might be here already. Boom, 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 boom. Wonder how far out you could ride that boat.
It's the horizon and he gets left behind.
Okay. Off to the horizon.
But it looks cool while you're riding out with it, looking back at shore for sure.
Yeah. All right, that thing. We still got to figure out why this one. Farm cannot store all potatoes during harvest. Oh, that's not very good. I'm not quite sure why this one doesn't want to stay full. And why these ones are full. And I got some dirt. Let's remove that dirt. Waiting for product to be removed. Maybe that's the issue. I'm not sure. All right. It's raining. Do we have parts yet to upgrade this? So that is in the works to get upgraded. Generates research points which are immediately spent to advance your active research task. Okay. Recyclables. That will be nice. That will be very good. All right, so that's all pumping, that's all working. We're gonna just leave that stuff where it is right now. Conveyor system's all working. Our next issue, I think, possibly could be fuel and actually power. So that's going to kind of put us into this new research facility spot where we might have to figure out if we want to go with like hydropower, like steam power. Stay with the coal power, which we have plenty of coal stuff, but then the problem is you got to make sure that we stay, our pollution levels are where they need to be, right? Don't want them too high. Not enough maintenance. I think we're good with maintenance, aren't we? Mind control tower, good. Forest air control. Discover oil rig by exploring with your ship. Research power generation 2. So I have to do that one next. That's what we'll have to be doing. All right, ship is back. Can I unlock cargo ship? It is full. Automatically return home. Empty. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff here. Trucks keep full. That's the diesel fuel. So this stuff needs to be, we almost need to make like just separate storage areas maybe. 158. Wow, we got a lot of that stuff. All right, let's go back to here. That's all done. Let's open up the research now. We got research 2. Let's see. Pipes to power generation, burner. What else do we got? Advanced diesel. Guys, do we want to stay with diesel for right now? I mean, we could always eventually possibly change things over, but do we want to go with advanced diesel? What's this thing? Oh, desalination. So that would work. I think you can set up pumps for maybe the ocean, I think, where you can pump water into your power generator, your steam converters, all that stuff. Dom's got a really cool setup. I wish I should almost make a channel for this because it'd be kind of cool for him. He's got a really cool setup for his, we're going to call it quote unquote green energy, right?
Biodiesel.
He has taken potatoes. He's made a potato farm, and that's, from my understanding, he alternates, so you get your harvest. But then he's made a biodiesel power. It's pretty dang cool. What's up, Dreamers Farm? Hello, welcome on in. Welcome. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button too. Let's try to get this stream up there as well with likes. If you guys are enjoying this content, greatly appreciate it. Thanks you guys for hanging out. I truly do. Hopefully you guys like this stream as well. Hopefully you guys like this here. All right, we need to make a tree planter as well, I think. So let's go maybe make one of those because we should start making. Do we want one or two of those? Probably one for right now. We don't want to get too carried away. Otherwise, we'll end up like Croons and we'll have to restart the whole save again.
That's what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.
That would not be very good if you ask me. All right, so edit area, edit design. I'm kind of unfamiliar with this. Is this like where we want to like plant? Is that what it is? Farm cannot store potatoes after harvest. Is that going to be an issue if we can't store our potatoes after harvest? Just goes
You
to
can put
rot.
them in the. You can put them in the loose storage.
Yeah, but so if I'm going to do that, I got to redesign like my whole setup of my farm. Or I could daisy chain. Could I daisy chain? So if I did some more loose, I would have to figure out. So if I could get this to work properly, right? You would daisy chain a new one in. You'd have to give yourself some room. Because I didn't give myself enough room. Because what you need to do, so can you, I wonder if you can, okay, so hold on, chat. So if I were to set this one down, the game's paused. If I were to set this one down and I were to fill this back in through this particular one, right? Come out from here to there, right? Like this. And then you put another loose storage container right there. And then could you take the output and feed it back into this container here? See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? So you would have your material coming in, filling that one, right? And then theoretically it's going to either go here if it can't take it all, and then it's going to fill this up, and it would almost act like a loopable system. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I mean, we don't know until we try, right? Because if that's the case, then you could almost just stack more of these on and then just feed it all back, and you just have that storage. So we'll let them kind of build that. We'll see what happens. Tree farmer, that's what we need. So that thing's kind of cool. Look at that thing, guys. Look at that little tree harvester. Isn't that cool? Lights and everything on there. Pretty sick. I love this game. I love this game. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to that. I'm sorry. All right, back to this guy. We need to go here. All right, so to set this up, they're going to be taking up my tree stuff. Maintenance Depot 2, so we could upgrade our Maintenance Depot stuff as well while we're at it. But I think what we need to do is we need to have... I think you need to take one of the farm plots and make it into like a tree sap or a tree farm, right? And then make like yourself a... Is that right? Is that how that works? Which you could almost do right over here in this general area. So that seems like it'd be big enough. So what if we were to plop down another food production over here? You could actually pop down a couple food productions. And could we get ourselves in the process of where this would be... I do really like Dom's biogeneration thing, and that thing's pretty sick. I'm hoping I can get my hands on it. Not enough maintenance. What? All right. So that's going to be a focus. We need maintenance. So we need to upgrade... We need to upgrade that, so waiting for products. All right, so hopefully we'll get that thing set up, and that thing will be rocking and rolling. Might as well upgrade that one as well. Do you guys want to go with like a biodiesel thing rather than the steam? A little bit different, kind of stealing it from Dom, if you don't mind. All right, this will be the moment.
No issues.
What's that?
No issues. You're welcome to copy.
Perfect. The cool thing about this game too, guys, what was that website, Dom? Do you remember? I want to pause this real quick because I want to show the people this stuff. I want to show the people. That was called Captain of Industry.
COI Hub. It's the Captain of Industry Community Hub.
Hub. Do not type CIO Hub. Captain of Industry Hub. There it is. Prince. All right, so I want to show you this this thing here real quick, guys. So this is called the Captain of Industry Hub, and what's really cool is, did I pause my game? I should remember to pause the game so something doesn't happen to us. Whoops. All right, so what this is the community-driven hub where people will have made like factories or plants or things like that, and you can actually take these things, right? So you can actually look at them. So this is like a blueprint, right? You can take this blueprint and then you can implement this onto your saved file game, and it will build it up to that point. Obviously, you'd have to be to that stage of the same level of some of that stuff. This is a big manufacturing hub, which basically looks like it produces everything and everything. Note chat on screen. What do you mean? What you talking? But yeah, there's a lot of cool things on here that, and you also have to look at it and see what it's for, because we're on update. I think this is update 4. There's some for update 3s, it's 2s, things like that. So a lot of cool things that you can do, like a food print. This JD plays. He plays this game quite a bit. I've kind of watched some of his YouTube videos, but he's got this full-fledged. That is pretty crazy to think of it, but that's a full-fledged like greenhouse. It looks like he's working on some this different maps and things like that, but that's pretty cool. So enough about that. That is pretty sick. Yeah, that is pretty cool. This game is pretty cool. All right, so let's continue that. We got to see if that thing gets done building. Where were we at? Maintenance. Not enough maintenance. That's our issue. Which, those are already upgraded. Waiting for products. That's pretty cool. Usually when I cast from mobile live, chat will show up on the big screen. You might have to check the sometimes that will disappear, and I can't remember on mobile. I've had that same issue, Caveman. I think if you're casting it from your phone, you might have to tap on the screen, and there should be like a side menu or something like that pops up that says like chat or something like that. You got to get a Windows laptop off of Facebook Marketplace. This game, you could run it off an older version of Windows. This game doesn't take a whole lot to run. What do we got? Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Okay, so we need to make sure we keep that up and running as well. Had to switch it on. Oh, switch it on the new console. Okay. So chat, do we want to go with the biodiesel? I kind of want to maybe go that route with stuff. That's all harvested. You know what? Let's get them to harvest these trees there. And might as well, because we're going to be... Actually, you know what? Let's leave those for now. We got a bunch of these trees up here we can start harvesting as well. So let's maybe get some of them up here. Give ourselves that landing that we possibly need to get some things up there. Because they're building this nice, beautiful ramp that we got here with some trash and dirt and other things. So that's moving. All right, so we kind of wanted to put a field over here, right? So that's kind of what we want to do, correct? So let's see where that was. So we're on that square. Let's try to put that farm on this square. I think that would work, won't it? Food production, irrigated food production. Let's see. So we want... Let's see. Can we put that all to the center? Is that how we want to run that thing? So farm will go there. We'll set up 2 of these, I think. Was that the irrigated one? It was. And then we should be able to give ourselves a little bit of space on that. We don't want them to be flat up, right? So something like that. That should be good enough. So that would be for there. Then we can alternate. We'd have enough trees, and then we could eventually switch some stuff over to maybe some potatoes. And get ourselves a biogeneration plant over here for power. There's still a lot of this map that has not been untouched. We're just at the beginning, guys. Yeah, so the self-pathing is very interesting. The other thing you have too, where did that go? Dom, do you remember how that works? You can set up like custom pathing for things. I just haven't really got into some of that too much, but you can set up like let's say we wanted this truck to take a specific route, you could.
Yeah, so click on the individual vehicles. Initially, right now, you can only do it one vehicle at a time individually.
Right here.
Until you get to logistics control later on in the research.
Okay. So this button here shows you everywhere where that truck can drive. So the good thing is we're opening up a lot more of this area, which is going to give us a lot more to different resources and stuff like that. So we got a whole big hill of, I'm not even quite sure what that is. Wonder if that isn't coal. So we got a big area of coal here. So that's cool. All right. So farm fields are done. We're going to need water over here. So part of that is maybe what we could do. This would actually be another spot too for the biodiesel area, because we can. Where did that go? Where did my liquid pump? I got to make sure that these are on all, because then I kind of miss them. Eric, have you ever done that too? Like you have it so it's on like an individual thing, and then you completely miss. You completely missed here. So it's a shipyard right here. So this is what would bring in like your oil once we find it. Some parts need to be into the ocean. So we are not going to start building that because that takes 600. So we'd have to do some really big stockpile stuff. But the ocean tanker would come in here with some oil, and then it would come up, and we could put a big oil production type thing here if we needed to. So we can actually just going to delete that because we don't want it there, but that's some ideas. How much is this game? Trevor thinks it's on sale for 30% off, like $24.95 or something. I could be wrong. It's it's right around in that area for sure. If you've never played this style of game, I don't know. It's hard for me because I've never played this style of game, but Dom has played this style of game, and from my conversations with him, he thinks that this one is the more evolved, right? It's a better playing style than some of the other ones he's played, kind of way. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me.
Smooth, looks good, has lots of depth and complexity, and freedom to design your own outcome. Very good so far, especially for a beta.
Wait, what is this? Do I need to rotate these things? Wait, things can go in these research facilities now? What? So there's an in and out point of the research facility? Whoa, I'm confused.
Every time you upgrade, the rules change.
Exactly, I'm seeing that now. Cargo depot can't unlock, or what? Yeah, cargo. Oh, I need the cargo ship technology. Where's that one at? Cargo ship technology. Did I miss something somewhere? Cargo depot. Research lab. Food markets. There's a lot to this game. So that might be something that's unlocked later on. Corn farming. See guys, there's farming in here. Organic fertilizer. Logistics zones, steel smelting. So what am I missing? Food market. Let's say I need the cargo depot. Cargo ship technology. Well, I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. But at some point we might need to rearrange this stuff. So there's a lot to this game where you gotta like obviously really think things through. And then things will change and things will advanced that way. Look at that, guys. This is working the way I was thinking it was working. It's just a continuous loop feed system. So if we want to, we could, not enough maintenance 1? What do you mean not enough maintenance 1? What do you mean by that? So are all of my trucks are level maintenance 1 vehicles?
Maintenance 2 building will provide more maintenance quickly over the original building. So every vehicle and most of your buildings require upkeep and maintenance, and they start breaking down if you don't have the maintenance up above 0%.
So this is telling me that it's telling me that I have that's weird. I have enough. It's still backed up on the farm belt? What's still backed up on the farm belt? Oh, you're talking over here. Yes. So what could happen is we might need to add some more storage. We got a lot of potatoes coming in. We might just have to add another storage to this one and then replumb. So we'd have to do something like that. Go to another loose storage. Can't do that until that gets removed. So we're going to wait for a truck to get here. And then I think we'll just put 2 more onto that. And then we should be able to do the same thing with these vegetables, but the vegetables are by far don't take up as much space, it seems like. So the potatoes are what really takes up the big space. So, yeah, they could have. Blinker fluids are low. Could 100% could be. So if you just went like this should be plenty enough. And then you take that one out of there. And you go like this. And we'll let them build. Then that should just continuously flow and then cycle. So that stuff should be continuously moving. Is what should happen with that. What is going on here? Waiting for rain or water. Oh, that needs to... Wait, what? What are you talking about? Needs waiting for rain or water. You got a water pump. Maybe I need to put another water pump because we don't have enough in here. Yeah, irrigation tank is low. All right, so we hooked up that water pump. Do we need another water pump? You're telling me that this is not enough water pump? So it's going into here, but why is it not... It's almost like it's not enough in here. Not enough power. So do we need more? Or are we running dry? We're not running dry, I don't think. Good thing to see that one on the top isn't moving. Over here? It's moving. Very slowly. It's because this can only hold so much. Right? You can only hold 400 potatoes. So currently we're just still obviously just waiting for some of that to be built, but not sure what that truck was doing. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure why we're not keeping up. Output is full. I think we need more wells. Groundwater pump, but they take more power. And they take 2 people. So... Do pipelines have a max capacity? I don't think so. This one says 15, but I'm not 100% sure. There is another level of where did it go? There was another level of pipes in here too. Where did I just see that? Right here. We could research that. So I'm thinking it turns out that if they increase the pipe diameter, it has a higher throughput. Good call. So bigger smokestack, bigger pipes. Which probably you're gonna need if you ever went to like the basic your steam power stuff.
At
You
a
think you
certain
need
point, your irrigation gets overloaded and you're producing more than you can move.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of seeming like right now. So the water irrigation tank is actually, it's just up by 1% because we don't have enough going into the storage tank. It basically goes into the storage tank and then it's gone immediately. So without upgrading your well, and the diameter of the pipe, I believe, is probably where we're basically kind of restricting some of this. Just cannot. Plus, we got this water storage tank that's going over here. That's taking a lot of water for the town. I wish you could set the amount to this because it's keeping this thing 100% full. And with the people over here doing that, so this could actually get its own dedicated. This one could actually get its own dedicated well. So if we went like this, rain is too high. Okay, well we can't put that there. It's too low now. So let's take those off. And then we can go to, where's my water pipe? Do they have a... Do the pipes automatically upgrade? Do you know, Dom?
When you have the upgrade, I think you can click on it and then upgrade it at a price.
Okay. So pipes 2 is on a research facility, so we gotta wait for that. Collision with terrain. Oh no. No. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, well. Demolish that thing again. We'll have to maybe rotate that. Pipe is it's sitting in the ground too much. So those are real things, guys. Those are the real things. It could be because of that one rock. We could just do this. And apparently we don't have enough unity, maybe because that's in the way. I don't know why we wouldn't have enough unity. Ignore structures when selected. Why does that rock not want to leave? Alright, well, anyways. We'll do that. We'll just rotate it that direction. What does the pipe balancer do? I guess I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know what the pipe balancer does. We'll take a look at it, though. So where did you see the pipe balancer? In... Oh, pipe balancer. So what the pipe balancer does is... why don't we have a... what is it? F1? Is it not going to show me? Can we go to, like... That's just products. Structures... okay, so it's not going to show there. Let's see what it does. Where did it go? I might need to look into the research facility. Not enough maintenance. Baloney. Oh, there we go. So, pipe balancer. Right here. Pipe balancer distributes products between connected pipes with optimal prioritization. But it does cost you power every time you use it. So that's the other thing you have to watch too, is some things require extra power. So it's going to divert what is needed to the places that's needed prioritized. So the prioritizing is in the let's see. So like if we click on this water facility, I could prioritize like the amount or whatever that specific thing is, like say this is a high priority item, and then they'll focus more on that. There we go. All right, that stuff should be working. Yeah, there's not a lot of draw on this already, but eventually you'll get there because you'll have a lot more production stuff going on, things like that. All right, so we are currently sitting at an issue with... Oh, 2 crops have nothing assigned to them. All right, so we gotta come over here. Crops, we want this to be trees, and then fertilizer. And then trees, and then fertilizer. Is that the way you had your setup there, Dom?
Sorry, which the?
Just like for your tree farm, basically tree to fertilizer to tree to a fertilizer.
I go three saplings and 1 empty actually, and that way I don't have to utilize water to what's the word? Fertilize.
Soil fertility.
That's it.
Gotcha. So you do that with your farm even?
Mm-hmm. I have 10 running the biodiesel, and they're all 3-in-1. And yeah, I pump water into it, but I get more back of the fertility on the empty lot, I noticed, than the other option, whatever it's called.
Yeah, no plants or whatever. That is actually pretty crazy. So we'll maybe have to relook at some of this because we're getting a lot of potatoes. Lots of potatoes, which is good. You need a lot of potatoes. All right, so we're still we need to send this guy out again. See if he's unloaded. He's not unloaded. Son of a... Keep empty, check mark. Empty that sucker, would you? What is this thing? What is that? What is that? Wish I would hover over. Copper ore clear. I don't want to clear. What is that? Cement. Construction and iron scraps. Okay. I thought I'd put you over there, bud. You wanted to come over here now? What's going on with this guy? No job selected? Assigned to forester control tower. What's this? A tree planter has no tree saplings to plant with trees. Oh, okay. So we're basically waiting for the tree saplings to grow. And then this stuff. Why is my Unity thing not working? 84. What's it take to do it? Not quite sure on that one, guys. Okay. All right, that initially should be moved over to there. We still got to research stuff. I can't quite send the ship out because there's still products on it. Research power generation. Oops, sorry about that. Missing input products. All right, so this is where things are gonna start to change. What can the ship do? So the ship can sail to these other... So you go and explore, right? So we've already explored some of this stuff. And not sure what's on any of these islands, but when you go and explore them, they give you materials when you go and explore it. So like this one. Not sure what it gave us, but it gave us materials to build things. But then eventually there's some sort of like oil, we'll just call it like an out-of-sea oil rig that is... I think in a way like an infinite oil production type thing. So they go out and it just sails out here and it brings back material. So material that was on this ship was what the ship went and explored, and then they came back with this material. Is what the ship is doing. And then it unloads here. And right now it's just sitting in the cargo because I don't have spots for some of this stuff. So we're kind of wait for that thing to get empty, or you could build like storage units. I think we could probably stop boosting that. And probably stop boosting that one. And see what happens. 1.21 gigawatts.
I just hit a wall. I need to figure out how to make paper.
Uh-oh. How to make paper? My guess is, yeah. I bet you got to put some sort of like production with the trees to make it into pulp or something. That would be my guess.
Like a plant.
That would be kind of a thought that I think, but
Also, I finally unlocked bridges after I manually started making a bridge.
Oh, dang. Sugarcane? This stuff? No, that's corn. Where's the Mr. Fusion research? It could be further down the line. It could be down here somewhere. There is nuclear. Orbital research, titanium smelting, solar panels, robotics research. I was at 6. 5? What's IV? Is that 6? Roman numerals were never my favorite. Nuclear reactors. Sugarcane for paper. I don't know if there's sugarcane in here. Sausage production? Nice. All right, so we got to figure out, we're kind of at that point of our research facility. It says it needs some stuff going into it or something, and I have no recyclable. So, no research, it's idle. Farm has no crop. Ooh, pipes are done. Nice. All right, so we need to figure out some more of this stuff here. So advanced diesel. Is advanced diesel, is that what you're using for your power?
I
are you
think
using
the advanced diesel gives you the cracker and the oxygen splitter.
Boiler
Let me get the real names.
distillation. Stages 1 to 2 of flare. Ocean drilling technology. Research lab.
You're going to want the cracking unit and the air separator to be able to enable the biodiesel build.
Cracking unit. Ooh, that thing, I wonder if that's not further down, because you're already on organic fertilizer stuff. So where's my cracking unit? Stacker tower construction, trains. Ooh, trains. Large vehicles, cargo, ship armor, ship weapons, food market, storage, cargo, maintenance. Biodiesel. Right there, that's what you need.
Yeah.
Biodiesel. So we need to research the biodiesel. What else do we need?
That's further down the route than I'm at even.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you should have that stuff.
I shoestrapped it together on my own without using the biodiesel research unlock.
Really? That's ingenuity. That's just crazy. Housing 2 is done.
So there it is. It's under steel smelting to the left of construction 3.
Oh, here we go. So
That'll
oxygen
get you
furnace,
the air separator.
air separator. So you need that one as well.
And biofuel is the one you're looking for. Also, just to the left
Yeah.
of steel smelting.
That one's getting research right now. Saw chemical plant and paper. Okay, we're at chemical plant and paper.
Thank you. I get distracted.
Let's see. Dave's talking about this. So we're just gonna see if we can find it. I think I need the recycling as well. Yeah, we need that one queued up. Compactor.
People don't need to be healthy.
It's red. Okay. Copper. I know this might be kind of hard for you guys to see because it's actually kind of hard for me to see, but without having it out that far. It's in the middle top to bottom, not too far right from your current tech. Okay. Chemical plant and paper. There it is. So it goes off of construction 3, 2. Construction 3, and then it goes to sulfur processing, copper refinement, and then right to the bottom right, kind of underneath glass making and water recovery, there's a chemical plant and paper. What's up, Wise? Welcome back. Do. Okay, so we got some stuff in the research and development section. Farm cannot store all potatoes after. Are you kidding me? Are we maxed out on the potatoes? What's happening with this guy? We're still missing that stuff. Okay. All right, so output is full. And output is full there as well. All right, can this guy get moved? Cannot unload cart. So we're still currently trying to get all that stuff unloaded as well. Tree virus has no trees. All right, is this guy planting trees yet? Do I need to put like a storage unit for this thing or what's going on? How do I get this thing set up? Let's figure that out. So if I click on that guy, sign, tree sampling, no job, idle, stopped. It's not making potatoes, they're fat enough. We only have food supply for 19 months. Time to ferment the spuds to make some moonshine. Heck yeah. Yeah, the tech tree is massive. It is. Yeah, it's a big tech tree. So we're gonna leave that for right now. I don't think. Fertility consumption is increased due to the lack of crop rotation. So the less, not enough maintenance. What? Those things should be pumping out enough maintenance. Do we need to set up another maintenance thing? Or is there, okay, can you add another maintenance building to this? How does that work? What's going on with that? Like there's a discharge to it. What's the discharge? Looks like mechanical parts and, what are those ones? Electronics? So, oh, you got more in, wait. So you need more mechanical parts going in. So why is that one not pumping out anything to here? That thing's working. Oh, you know why? Because I think we're probably calling enough for this. No, that ain't the case. Are we not able to get enough of the iron produced? So the iron ore. So that's the iron. This is the coal. So why is this being... Do we need to assign a separate truck? We'll assign 2 trucks to that one, I guess, because we need that. So we have enough iron. What's this one taking? This one's taking copper. So this needs a copper storage unit. That's what we're missing. All right, so how do we want to do that? Out? We can go like that, can't we? We go... Oops, dang it. I put that the wrong way. So X, let's rotate. That goes in. Is that right? And then we'll change this to iron. I think that's our issue. We just don't have any storage for this. Because the conveyor is jammed. What do we got jammed? What parts do we got jammed? What are we jamming here? What are these parts? Mechanical parts, which is what we need for there. I don't know if it's jammed though, is it? I think the problem is we're taking so much of it here. And that's coming around to the top because this has got a... No, I don't have too much of a priority, but I think we're trying to make a lot of that stuff. So... Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's jammed. I think what's happening is this is currently just calling for more to go over to this side of the production. Yeah, I think it's just the lack of the iron. I think once we get enough iron into this, this should... So if we keep this at least half full and have that, stop that having going into there, right? So that should start getting filled, which I don't know why they're still filling into that. And why do we have such a lack of coal going in here? Are we out of coal over here? Okay, so why is our coal trucks not working? That is the better... What is happening? Why are we not moving enough? The junction might not be working. Possibly. But I'm not quite sure why. I mean, we have 3 partially full pits right here. Output is full.
Is the stream over?
The out of order one is, but I'm currently playing some Captain of Industry, which is also, we are live doing that. So yeah, I can't quite figure out why we have. What's our issue going on here? Because I feel like we shouldn't be having issues with that. So what? So that's coal, but it's coming from over here. And that is empty. That is why they are not moving. Nope, it's because I have those assigned. Let's actually cancel that route. We don't need anything else. Wait. So how do you cancel that? How do you cancel your assign? We don't have anything into it except assign only. So let's do that. Let's see what's going on here. So we want these things to be... So the tree harvester's having the issues. There might not be enough trucks, but we have the number of workers available to get more workers to increase the population. But we have 302. Yep. We got 53 of them that are running trucks right now. So you're trying to tell me that there's not enough people? Is that what the case is here?
Set the 2 coal buckets on the left there to export at the end of the line. Yeah.
These 2?
Yep. Just drag the red just a little bit to the left.
Oh, you're behind a little bit, I think, on the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so we're bringing coal to this stuff, so that should bring power to this stuff. Why did they go to the storage and not the other ones? What are you talking? Are you talking like these things right here? Because I have them assigned to do a route, or not a route, but and I just don't know how to take it off quite yet. I think I gotta go back to this one and remove, I think, this. I'm not sure how to take that off. Yeah, it's not going to your 4 storage areas you have. Yep, this is part of the trying to figure out what. There's a lot that goes on, and then you try to figure out when things happen, you're trying to figure out what is happening and how to fix it. That's part of the game mechanics of it, right? So like I've gotten to the point where I've set like priorities to something, and then I forget to change the priority back for whatever reason, and it just screws everything up. But so the part of the thing is I don't know how to get because I don't want this to be I gotta figure out how to get this one off of there, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, you kind of have to be Inspector Gadget a little bit. But like right now, so You guys said stop feeding them potatoes. But the thing is we only got 16 months left of food, right? Drag the route to the other storage bin. We can try that. Drag the route to the other storage bin. Like, is that other bin set to import and export? No, when I set up, so what's going on here is what you're asking. I'm assuming what you're getting to is, the wood goes into here and then they go to these coal makers, which basically burns the wood and then creates the coal. And then I have it set up to go into this storage unit. Prior to having this storage or this coal mine going over here, instantly remove. So having this going here, I got a couple of things I got to fix there. But before having this, I was basically getting all my coal from burning trees is what was happening. All right, so we're having some issue here with these guys. These got partial assigned to mine control tower. Pickup cannot deliver coal. No valid destination. Well, I think you can go to this one because I think I have you set up to take dirt. But I do not know why dirt is not coming out of there. Output is full. So trucks can... Oh, what's going on here? Boom, boom, boom. Drag and drop the route again on the 2 coal storages. Okay, we'll take a look at that real quick. But I got to figure out why this dirt. It's got some dirt in there for whatever reason. There's some partial dirt going into this. And this plant, it's capable of taking dirt, but it's not wanting to take it, if that makes sense. Right? Because it shows you on these, it shows that there's dirt and there's coal. And this was initially set up, which I don't know why. Auto assign. So I don't know for sure why we're not getting basically why this is running. My import isn't right. No, my import is right. This is a coal plant, right? But
you've got dirt and coal going into the same hopper.
Yeah, and I've tried to remove it. But nobody came and removed it. I just don't know if they can't get to it.
No, you keep adding more dirt to it. So go into the ore sorter first.
Mm-hmm, that's empty.
Yeah, but it keeps taking in new dirt and kicking it back out there. So just down at the bottom, products to port map.
Okay.
Click on the dirt symbol there and delete it and put it in C instead of B.
I think I need another storage unit.
And now empty the stuck output. There you go.
What's up, K3 man? At bottom, ABCD. Yep, just learning this thing. Products to ports map. So where? Okay, so what? That's just the outlet. So A, B, C, D. Okay, got it. So
you have.
So does this need? So do I need to just have a dirt facility or a dirt basically storage unit?
Yeah, so click on that first storage unit that's empty right there. Click
Yeah.
on that
Just put it
and
to
change
dirt.
that over to dirt. And do the next one in line as well.
Okay. So this one should be dirt. Let's get that one
Yep.
empty first all the way.
That'll keep your sorter going and keep your coal getting sorted
Yep.
out the way you need it.
Yep. All right, so hopefully that will go away. It wasn't me. Good job. It's everybody else. Good job. So we almost need to put just more loose storage on this, so that way that product can keep going and there's constant flow of coal going. All right, that's empty, so let's switch that to dirt and then go like that. There. Now those trucks can run. Not sure why they keep going over here, though. What did I do? Pickup is struggling to find a destination to reach. Alright, so I'm not quite sure why. Is it just because my coal input is full? It's not full, though. But my storage units is full? So that should keep moving, right? Hopefully. Probably coal storage is full and can't sort out the ores. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you need a lot of storage for the coal. We could put another one on there as well. That would make sure that that's constantly running. You're constantly getting coal, and there should be plenty enough coal for that. I just don't know why these ones are... Can't quite figure out where to go. They just turn right back around. They both have dirt in them. All three of them had dirt, and they just can't... They can't make it. They can't make it, man. Is it because I have too much... Let's maybe just keep 4 on that. Okay, we'll see how that stuff sorts out. Not enough maintenance. I think we're all right. I need to get this game so I can figure it out. Thankfully I have thousands of hours, and it's almost I'm not gonna say it's identical to that game, the Factorio Oreo, but it's same concept. Oh, smelting steel is done. How do we like them apples? All right, are we keeping up now? Are we kind of keeping up? Do we possibly need another smelter going for this? An iron smelter? Or do we wait until they get upgraded? Put more trees in the tree harvester? I thought I had trees in there. How does this not work? 8? Why is this not planting? That's the better question. Do I need to physically plant like this? Do I need to put this stuff down? Like that? And why can I not... Whoop. We'll delete that one. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, dang it. How do I get rid of that one? Edit design. There we go. All right. Plant those trees, bud. The harvested, the ones that cuts the tree. Yeah, they're currently need some stuff. Boy, they've really gone up here and really gone to town. All right, so let's see what we need. We could make ourselves over this direction, so we could go something like so. Because this is more coal eventually if we need it. Not sure what this one is. We'll eventually need to somehow get over here to the sand, I would imagine, at some point. Probably for glass. If we get there. Sometime soon. This thing could actually be mining like that. And we'll take... we just take this all the way out? Level that whole thing. We really don't need to, though. Do that. Then you go something like that. And like that. That should keep that guy busy, shouldn't it? That should work. Something like so. I think that looks pretty good. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Truly do. Means a lot. I actually did not know that I was gonna go and jump into this game. We were streaming some Out of Ore, but this game is just, it draws me. It draws me in. And I've been really enjoying this game, learning how to play it and struggle. If you guys haven't yet, there is videos out of the last 6-hour stream that we did last Saturday that I've been editing down. I'm just trying to get into the waters, trying to showcase this a little bit more and try to broaden my viewership to more people. So yeah, that's where we're kind of at, but I've been really enjoying this game. Or is Ballstate? Which one was it? The red? Whoops. Could be Ballsite. We could see which ones are Ballsite. We might not have a whole lot of Ballsite in here. There is. I do really want to try the new map. So before the end of the stream, here's some Ballsite. Before the end of the stream, guys, I want to hop back into the main menu and look at the other maps that we have the ability to play. Because this new update that they did, the update 4 to this, gives a brand new map that's supposed to be a little bit maybe more challenging, and I guess I'm kind of up for it. But I wouldn't mind maybe trying something like that at later, some other time. But we got a lot of work to do here still. But I'm trying to still figure out like my style of how to do this. So we're just trying to figure it all out. I want this to get unloaded now. So I think the port needs to be a higher priority, but I have nowhere to put the cement. So I might need to put a storage unit just to offload that somewhere. And I don't know where. So we'll just stick it right there. And then we're going to put cement. And then let's put another one. What else we got on the dock? Iron scraps. We'll go with the iron scraps. Where did my iron scraps go? Oh, I bet you iron scraps is a loose production. Something like that. And iron scraps is probably, there it is. Iron scraps. Little Goat 12, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome in. If you are here, awesome. If not, if you came from another video, awesome as well. So welcome on in. Thank you for coming and being a part of the community. Greatly appreciate it. We got copper ore. I can't believe that's not going anywhere. Why are we... Okay. So why is the iron ore not coming out of there? Because this is full? Is that the case? And this seems to be just fine. We're not going through a whole lot of that. Although we could put another one on there. We're sitting fairly good. We could put another loose storage on there as soon as that guy leaves. All right, perfect. He moved. That should go through there. What do we got here? Do. Gotta make sure that's down as well. Alright, so these are just some storage units, storage spaces. Farm has no crop assigned. Blow it out. Get out of here, dude. Wow. We set that in a awesome spot. So we can be able to put a pump to run our sprinkler systems, right? So that's going to be a plus. Get rid of that. All right, so we need to plant some more trees. Is that what we need to do? Whew, that was scary. Let's do this. We'll just tell him, you know what, you just plant that whole thing, all right, bud? You just plant away. All right, so what are we needing over here? So we're still running low on this iron. That's gonna hinder us a little bit. So we could possibly do where's that one gonna be at? Another, is that metal caster? Yes. We could do another one of those. And 'cause we're really just running low on some of that. Don't ask me if I'm doing this the right way because I do not know. There we go. And then should be able to go from here into there. And there into, I don't know, there. And then hopefully those things we'll be able to get enough produce in here. Food, oh gosh. Food, oh goodness gracious. All right, so did we ever get this figured out? I think I need another smelter. Could be. We could put up another smelter. The one that's not keeping up. Okay, we can try putting up another. It's a blast furnace. But we could do something like that with the smokestack that goes there. And then this would need to go into that one. Not sure how that all works, but that should all feed everything, right? Hopefully. And then we need to go from here. All right, so we need to go from this point to that point. That point to that point. Oh boy. Krasukov, if I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Thank you. Welcome on in. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy your stay and welcome on in. Appreciate it. All right, so how do we keep this thing filled up? That's going to be the main issue. Do we just need to start the hard pipe from there all the way into here? Then that should be able to feed our blast furnaces, but then we're going to run into the issues of our slag. I think output you need to connect with other output furnace. Oh, to here? Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah. That could work. Good call, good call. Appreciate. Oops, we didn't need to do that. I mean, we kind of did, but kind of didn't at the same time. So this could actually go here, right? Is that what you're saying? So if we go like that, and then we go from this slag over to this slag, and then that to there. that should all go into there. Okay, I get you. Put the wrong one to the wrong one to the wrong one to the next one. I just put them all wrong. All right, so our food is, we got to figure this out. So we're not really having soil issues. Our issues are, we need to probably put, I think let's go this. Dom had a really good thing. So we need to just put potatoes, right? So you want to do potatoes to potatoes to potatoes to empty.
You can go potato, vegetable, potato. That way you're getting a variety on each of the fields with the crop rotation bonus.
Oh, Dom. So you could do potatoes, vegetable, potatoes, no crop.
Yep.
And then the other one would be vegetable, potato, vegetable, no crop. Or
set your empty field on a different slot than your other one. So,
yep, good call.
That way you don't have any dead time.
Yep. So this one's going to need to be empty to vegetable, no, to potato, to vegetable. Then you'll have a double vegetable, to potato. There we go. All right, so we got empty slot on the end, empty slot on the second. So we want to do empty slot to potato to vegetable to potato. And then we could do, this is going to be the empty slot. And that's going to be potato, vegetable, potato. There. Pickup has no compatible sorting plant for mixed cargo ×2. Where are we at here? Okay, so what's going on? All right, so we need a dirt production. Dirt. So now I need loose storage. Let's actually put that on 2. 2 can come from here. That's not going to work, is it? Let's change that one back to D. And then we can go to here to there. There we go. All right. So why are those all? Why is that all empty? Because it didn't have anything, or what's going on? That's got some rock. Okay. So let's change that to. Ooh. All right. So we need another storage unit here. And that one needs to go. Oh, dang it. What's going on? All right. So let's. Oh, we gotta rethink this here, guys. So this one is going to be dirt, I guess. And then this one's going to need to be... we could probably leave it there. So I think what we'll have to do... Well, that can't go there. So I think we're going to have to put a conveyor belt up. Which I don't think I really wanted to do, but whatever. To there. To there. Something like that. Kind of looks a little hideous, but I think it'll work for now. It will work for now. Yeah, the dirt already went there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what just happened. Oh, food supply. Pickup has no sorting. So we should be able to have that just sort, but we need to put, what was that one? In there, rock. Rock there, and rock. So now that should have a place to dump. Did that guy just dump it straight in? I think he did. Not even built yet. Stop the spaghetti. We'll fix it. I promise. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it all later. It looks beautiful. What are you talking about? It looks good. What? Why is... Wait, what? No, rock. What is going on here? I want rock on... C. That one needs to be no with nothing. There we go. Well, I promise, guys, we will fix the spaghetti plant. I promise. Promise. If I don't yell at somebody else. All right, these guys are working some overtime. Spaghetti's never gets fixed later. They do too. They will. I promise. I promise. All right, research lab. Do I need to rotate these puppies? I think I do. So what is this thing? Recyclables. Optional input. So we need to maybe look at something with recyclables. Oh, food. Smelting, bio pipes, construction. So where did my recyclable thing go? What are we currently? We're working currently on recycling. Okay. So you guys remember how earlier we were having issues with the water supply to our fields? That has currently gotten fixed. So we have the 3 pumps that can pump enough water to the fields. Our problem was that we had our community water facility that was taking all the water. Doesn't look like you have your slag output hooked up above the new furnace. Let's check it out. That could be an issue. Incompatible type, you son of a stink. Good Lord, what's happening now? Okay. Okay. Good call. You are just behind enough that you caught that. All right, so that is a U-shaped container, which we cannot put there. Or we can. We can put there. We cannot put there because this is incompatible. God dang it. All right, let's get this one first. So if we go there... Oh boy. Oh boy. Now this looks hideous. But now we can go under here. Oh no! No! Go underneath! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up, Trevor? How's it going? Welcome on in. We're currently struggling, trying to get our spaghetti plants going. And it's being hideous. Mr. Truck, can you please move? Thanks. Incompatible type. And that thing got like built instantly, and I didn't really want it to be built instantly. So, here we go again. We'll destroy that. And I think what we'll need to do... Yummy plants. Spaghetti again. You guys are giving me so much crap. It's not cool. Why incompatible? What do you mean incompatible? There we go. Why can't I tuck that back? Too close to another okay. Well, that's a bunch of baloney. This is the U-shaped conveyor. All right, so let's put the U-shaped conveyor on here. And let's go up to that one. And then we're going to delete that, and that. And then we are going to do another U-shaped container. soon as that stuff gets out of my way. Now I need to, I think it's, is it R? No, F. That's the one. That's what we want. So that needs to go there. And then we go up. What do we do? 2? That goes there. So now, out to in. There. You guys should be proud of me. You guys should be. You could split it on 2 and 2. If you guys are behind, make sure you guys tap the live stream. Like, hit the live button so you guys get sped up to time. Yeah, you guys are behind a little bit. I mean, currently I'm dominating this game. You guys just don't see it yet, but it's there. This game's got nothing on me. I'm glad that you're proud. Glad that you're proud. Now we need to check this field. Look at those trees, those beautiful, gorgeous trees. How much does those trees? How much does it produce for trees?
If you click on your forestry control unit, it will tell you how much per hour you are creating.
12 years equals 20 logs, trees. Currently producing
0.1387 per 60 minutes.
So that's pretty slow, I would imagine. I mean, we're figuring it out. We're doing a good job, I think. If you honestly want to talk about it, we're doing a really good job. Okay, what's going on with these guys now? Just nothing moving. Wait, what's this one for? Keep empty. Keep empty. Well, that's full. All right, so trees fluctuates. We're still waiting on the smelter to get going, and it looks like our construction parts are basically non-existent. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on. Construction parts. They're being ate up just as fast to be produced. So we're just kind of sitting and waiting on what's going on, because I don't know what else to like speed that stuff up without putting more productions of those products in through, which you could do, but you got to start at the top end almost to kind of figure out and trickle down to the bottom end. Yeah, I am building a lot of things too. Yep. Yeah, we'll give it a couple years up here. We're on June 13th of 0072. So yeah, we're basically currently this stuff is just kind of on the back burner because we are making. That might be part of the issue there, though, chat. We don't have anything that's making, other than this, that's making those parts. Well, let's change this recipe. We'll go to that one. Trucks can import cargo and trucks can export cargo. I think that was maybe our issue right there. Why is that still... that could have been the issue there, chap. So this was currently... Is that what's going on? Because we currently don't have any of the construction 1 parts going. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest? Jeez. Alright, so now we're bringing in... What were those trucks just hauling in? Bricks. And looks like we're hauling in logs. And we're just going to have to let them truck this stuff in, because I think what's going to happen is we're going to overload this system. But that's kind of the kicker, though. We need we need that stuff to make this, but we also need this go faster to make more of that. Alrighty then. Not enough fuel to refuel vehicles? Shut the front door. What's happening? What do you mean not enough fuel to refuel the vehicles? What? There's plenty of fuel in here. What are you talking about, Willis? What? What? Are we running low on fuel? Oh no, what's going on? Are we depleting our fuel? No, we shouldn't be. I think we're good. I hope we're good. I really don't know.
I depleted my field doing the same thing before I got the biodiesel up and running.
Boy, so it kind of looks like no, the whole town is not collapsing. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. There's plenty of fuel in here. I don't know why it's telling me that there's not enough fuel, because there is plenty enough fuel in here. But we are building too much stuff right now, man. It's not cool. What do you mean not enough fuel? What's going on with these trucks? What's happening? What is going on with Yeah, it's gonna be a casual ghost town, 100%. That's not good one bit. I don't know what's going on. Because we got fuel going to everything. We got trees moving in. We need to keep the trees going. Oh, my Atlanta.
Maybe the vehicle is trapped. Click on the not enough fuel to refuel the vehicle error message and see where it takes you.
Okay. Well, just gotta give these people more trees. All right. All right. Vehicle message. He shouldn't be trapped. I mean, he's a professional tank truck driver. You know what I mean?
You've seen you driving truck, right?
Easy, easy, easy. They're 100% full. But it is almost like they just don't want to. They just turn around and go right back. So that's kind of weird. Not enough fuel to refuel a vehicle. Oh, we got to handicap that guy out of there. He went right into there. Now he's going to have to wait. Now he's going to go drive over and get fuel. Ore sorting plant lack due to full output. Jeez. Yeah, shots fired. Yeah, Dom shot he took a shot at us. Yep.
Hey chat, should we get a crash counter on this feed for casual?
No, it's not a crash counter. It should be more of like a death counter for all my citizens that can't survive.
Oof.
Okay. Well, we're managing. We are managing. This is getting built slowly. Slowly, very slowly. All right, so we're still waiting on wood. Spaghetti counter. There you go. With meatballs, I hope. Meatballs. I hope so. All right. You guys are distracting from the task at hand. All right, what kind of achievements can we get done here? Can we send that boat? Can we send that boat out yet? Because I'd really like to send that boat out. We cannot. Why can't we send the boat out yet? What are you talking about? We got copper storage over here, don't we? No, we don't. We just got. Oh my good lord. Okay. Well. All right. So. Obviously, this is my very first time ever playing, so things are getting a little crazy and out of hand here. But that's your guys' fault, not mine. So basically, I think what we could do eventually, when things catch up, we could set another storage unit right here, and maybe try to capture some of this copper that goes in to have a little storage space. For that stuff as it's producing, because some of that stuff could go into there, then you have a little stockpile. It's not going to be a ghost town, it's going to be a toast town. It could be a toast town. Blood Raven, thank you for subscribing to the channel, greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Appreciate it. Yes. Have I told you guys that I really enjoy live streaming? Because then I get to interact with you guys a lot more. The one thing that it would be kind of fun is for you guys to be able to go into the recorded videos that I upload and and strike some conversations, because that's going to help bring in other people as well to the channel and kind of just grow this community is what I'm trying to do. So that is what we call the starter base to support buildings, the non-spaghetti main base. So I think I kind of got the concept and the idea down. We're not obviously we're going to continue to this, but at some point I wouldn't mind trying to, like a different map, but then really try, now that I'm kind of understanding the game, really trying to sit down and like build something. But that possibly could be something that I just record. So again, like I said earlier in the stream, is I'm still trying to figure out this style of recording, videoing, editing of things, and trying to gain the viewership that people want to come in and enjoy and hang out. All right, what's going on with this thing? Missing input products. What's my input products we're missing? We don't have enough of that, which is the lab equipment. All right, well, I'm not too worried about that right now. Lab equipment is currently slowly being stocked. You wish this was multiplayer so that way we all could spaghetti casual builds. Yeah. It'd be kind of cool if you join their Discord. They got a lot of cool things in there. They got some different mods that you can do. The one cool thing that would be, and I don't know if it's something that would eventually happen. So like there is this right here is a trading post, which there would be you could do it. But this is a trading post, and what you can do is you can trade with other like regions or other found places, and you can trade with them. It'd be kind of cool if you had like a cooperative or something like that, or like a local type thing, to where like people within, I don't know how it all figure out, but you could trade with like friends, right? That'd be kind of cool. You could set it up to be like, this person plays the game, I could trade with them or something. I don't know. Or maybe more of like a constant thing, because if there's enough people that play the game, that you could actually physically trade with other actual players. That'd be kind of crazy. But multiplayer on this type of game would be very difficult. I just don't think you could do it. The game isn't designed for that.
Think about it like this instead. Like, you go to your world map right now and you see all those unknown islands. Each of those could be players, and the only real interaction is viewing each other's islands or actually trading back and forth, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like, be able to click on it if you visited it with your boat, and you could just like a top-down view of like their port, basically.
You can set contracts up with them and send stuff back and forth and fill orders, and all of a sudden you have a community thriving or dying together.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty cool.
I have to go to the Discord and make some recommendations.
Yeah, that'd be kind of, make some recommendations. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty cool. That's a pretty good concept. All right, what are we missing here? Vehicle management. What's this do? Increase vehicle limit by 30. I don't know if we need that right now, but barriers that blocks vehicles access. Okay, so you can put like barriers up that would basically just block them so they can't go to specific areas. That's kind of cool. You could Factoid did multiplayer. It's actually nice sometimes because you can delegate building projects to people. That'd be kind of cool. I do like what Dom said. That'd be kind of cool to like set up like contracts. Like you could produce X amount of whatever, and this is the contract, and like that style. So I don't know. I'm brand new to this style of game anyway, so I have no idea what the whole possibilities potentially could be. All right, we're still gotta kind of wait for this dang thing, but I don't want to build anything else. Because then we're just taking all the resources that we don't have, right? But the trucks are currently feeding this, so we are making things, but very, very slow. kind of like docked with contracts. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you set up like your production site, right? Like, let's say a map has a lot of, there's one map that's got a lot of sand, I think, right? To make different products. Glass is what comes to mind, but, obviously sand for concrete. Later down the line, I have no idea, but you know what I'm saying? That would be kind of cool. There's just so much of this map to explore and try to build and do. We're slowly getting there, though.
You got to get to the other islands even. How you going to do that?
Yep. Well, you either build a bridge or you build a port. What is going on here? What is happening? What dumping?
You're
What happened here?
just getting out of control.
My ramp is humongous. But I'm still trying to figure out what the heck happened here. Can we just level this? Can we just get like something over here to level that?
You can set a mining area, and then we'll come back over, and you can mine it level.
Gotcha. Kind of like I know where different islands have different resources. Yeah, so like these islands. So these are all islands. Obviously, this is a sand. They do have amphibious machines now, which is new to this game. It's an update. But like these islands here, you have to build a bridge, right? To get over there, and they have. Let's see. Is that in? How do I get to my skill tree? Do I have to go through the research thing? Was there like a keybind that I can push?
G for research?
Yes, good call. So yeah, you can, so like there's trains in here and things like that, but there was bridges in here somewhere. I think that might, I don't know if, yeah, right here, bridges. That you can build bridges, but it takes research lab, and then obviously it takes a bunch of parts. Go 40 feet and 100 feet, so you got to build bridges and stuff like that. Exactly, like, yo, casual, I need some iron for my town because it's, needs iron. And then can you bring that down? Yeah, that would be kind of cool, right? That'd be kind of a cool concept to the game. We still need to discover, but I don't think my boat can go yet. Yeah, we're still waiting on iron scraps. I thought, oh, dang. It's because I need to put it to the correct one, dummy head. Goodness gracious. Rubber parts? Let's see, where'd my rubber parts go? That is currently 100% full. And I have no place to do it. He didn't get the joke. I don't get jokes very easily. Yo, casual, can I have some iron? My town is burning down. I can't help you right now. No, I got it now. I just had to read it slower. Read it much slower. Yeah, you guys like to just pick on me, don't you? Not very nice of you. Not very nice at all. All right, what are we doing here with our lives? What's this town even getting at? Do we even have order in this town? I don't think we do. It looks like the trucks are just running chaotically all around, and we got to get that boat off. But I need this iron to be built. I need this thing right here to be built. I need a lot more. A lot more. What are we building over here? This one. Goodness gracious. We could take this iron scraps. We could take that. That would bring... But it's just not built. It's not doing good. 100% I'm questioning my life choices. 100% I am. Let's get rid of that sucker. We don't need it. Who's got iron around here anyways? Good lord. Good lord. You guys are rough on me. Hey, look at that. That's built. We still can't use it. Oh my goodness. Look. We're getting so close. It's built. It is built. Oh my goodness. Now our problem's going to be, is this going to be full? And then that's going to be the holdup. but it shouldn't be. So that should just feed through, correct? So that's just gonna just nom 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 when it needs to. Those belt lines are all stacked up. Look at those things go. Holy cows. So we could, with that iron production, we could set this up. Where did we go? Right here. We want flat in. So I need to rotate you. And then what do? We go one. Whoop! No! What just happened? No! Stop that! All right. Oh my goodness. All right, we need to rotate that in. And then I think we need to go up 3, 4, 3. There. Okay, now we can bring this, come on, to there. And then we need wood and cement. But is that what it takes? We need cement. Okay, excuse me. So we need another flat. And that one is only right there. And then that one only goes up just below that one, right there. Then that goes to this one here. So that will feed that. And then the only thing that needs to be fed to this will be wood at this point. Now we could bring wood from all the way over here. But I think our problem is we're using wood to create the coal to run this plant. But at the grand scheme of things, we have enough coal over here that we don't really need to have the trees producing the coal, right? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Because we are currently... Wow, that's a lot of dirt in there. Output is full. Why is the dirt not getting removed? Oh, you know what? We got to pause the game. I think what we need is, what is that called? Where did it go? It's not the liquid dump, but it's the other one for the solids. Why can't I think of it? You guys are not helping me right now.
It's out of the recycling, I think. Or
yeah.
No, terrain.
In terrain.
Next to the tree.
Mm-hmm. I don't think. Am I blind?
You don't have it on research yet.
I think. Oh my Lanta! You gotta be kidding me! So I gotta get that researched now? Oh my Lanta! All right, we got to find the stacker, guys. You guys, stacker tower? No. It can't be the stacker. I thought I had this unlocked already. It was the terrain, doesn't it? Left. You might be a little bit behind, but there was what about the dumping designation? That only takes certain stuff. But you're saying it's in here?
Top of the screen.
Okay. You're a little bit behind. Hold on. Let's open that back up. Yeah, this stacker. I thought I had that unlocked. Dang it. So now we got to do retaining walls, and then we got to do the stacker. Can you put it in as a dumping designation? So if I were to do something like... Let's just dump it in the ocean over here. Let's do dumping station. We're going to take this. We want this to be flat out. What if we did something like this, right? I can't go that far? You gotta be kidding me. I can't go out that far? Okay, well, we'll do it that way then, jerks. Like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How about that, guys? We could set that to our dumping. So you're okay. So that should be dumping, right? So let's find out if that works. Because I'm assuming, like, what are these guys up? They're just taking like a garbage break over here. I mean, we built a garbage ramp, guys. We built a garbage ramp. All right. What's going on with these guys? They're just like, we have no jobs. Baloney. Go empty this thing. Why can't you empty this guy? Go empty it. So let's just keep that empty. Let's just empty that sucker. Just get it out of here. Are these trucks going to be busy now? Oh, yeah, that guy put it to the floor. That guy put it to the floor. Look at these guys. Now they're like, hey, we got boss man called. Let's go move some dirt. This guy's still like, I'm not leaving. I'm taking a smoke break. What the heck is this guy doing? You're just wasting oil, your fuel. You're just idling. You got the lights left on. Come on, you're the reason why the maintenance is so bad. Eesh. Still, nobody's over here taking. Okay, this guy. Oh yeah, let's look at these guys go. Oh, look at this herd. Look at these people. Help is on the way, dear. Go. Look at them. Like we're just gonna dump. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, you guys just don't. Okay, I was gonna say this isn't like a scenic lookout. Okay, get back to work. What's this guy doing? I think this guy has had one too many martinis. I can't even click on that thing. Why are you taking that route, bud? What is this guy doing? Oh my Atlanta, he's on a mission. Look at that guy. He's taking like jumps. What are you doing, dude? Where's he going? I was like, he's going to run into my tarp. Oh, he's going to take some coal. Why are you taking some coal? What are you doing with that? What? Okay, so I think the issue with that is now. Where's he going? We're following him. I feel like an undercover like boss. So I don't want you to take that from there. So how do I stop you from doing that? That is going to be my question. Right? So how do we get this logistic things to stop logisticking? Build a ramp to the top of the mountain? Guys, how do we change this? How do we remove unassign, idiot? I'm sorry, that was uncalled for, but I had to call myself that. Like, how do we change this thing? And it was like right in front of me the whole time. I tell you, this game gets me going. It gets me going. All right, what's our next focus here, guys? What's our next focus? Holy cows, guys! Time runs away. We've been at this for 2 hours. All right, guys, we're gonna have to call that quits here. I have to, because I need to go get my sleep and ice my brain a little bit. This is making me out loud right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Did we ever hit this research thing? So I need to set this up. Otherwise, we're gonna have some issues later on. Got to add this to queue. Oh my Atlanta. Advanced concrete. Fine, we're doing it. We're doing it because we need that stacker thing. And then of course, what's this thing do? Customs. Oh my goodness, we can make cobblestone roads.
Yep, they reduce the maintenance of your vehicles when they actually use those roads.
I am queuing that baby up because we're gonna pave the crap out of this place. So do they stay on it then? They're trained to stay on that.
That's where that logistics, when you unlock the logistics management, you can set the routes and make them drive the roads.
Gotcha. That's what they're going to do. They need to keep, like, look at what the mess they're kind of making though. Have you never noticed that, Dom? Like, they just think they can drive wherever they want.
I caught one guy doing donuts in the middle of my front yard there a little while ago, right off the island.
You booted him right off the island? That's get out of here. Like, just get out of here, like kick him off and tell him to get out. Hey guys, look. Wait, no. God dang it. We still got iron scraps in here. You gotta shut the front door. You know what I mean? All right, so let's do this. Can we make... Does this one make iron? No. Goes to this one. So this one, we could set this recipe to that one. That way that stuff gets used up a little bit. And I'm going to prioritize that so that gets used up first. All right, guys. We're going to have to call that quits here for tonight. Holy cows. We've got, I hate to say this, but we actually have more people in here hanging out than we did out of Ore, which is okay. Not out of Ore is not the typical night. We usually do that Wednesday. Anywho's, I'm not trying to compare. You guys stop trying to compare me, all right? Stop it. Storage is full for the iron scraps. Has there been any taken out? No, they've all been on breaks, Bren. They all been thinking they can take breaks. Not around here. Not anymore. No more breaks. Oh my gosh, recycling's almost done. Heck yeah. Yeah. Hey, Trevor, thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. Night to you as well, bro. I don't say bro a whole lot, but I say that to my kids because it annoys them. So yeah, but I appreciate. Yeah, I do. I said, "What's up, bros?" They're both girls, but like the cool thing now is to say bro.
It's totally in the dad code that you have to pick on and tease your kids just a little bit.
Oh, 100%. That's what toughens them up, right? That's what grows hair on their toenails. Allow the trucks to take the scrap out. Yeah. So they're gonna start taking that out. So I set the boiler or the blast furnace, this one, to take the iron scraps out. So what happens is it's gonna take some of that stuff out of there to make the iron slabs. Okay. Well, we're slowly getting the hang of this game. This has been real fun tonight, guys. It's kind of bringing the joy back to come play this some more. Mr. Big Brain. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Don't forget to smack that like button, though, if you guys haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet as well. Also, there is some videos that are going out. I know they might not be the coolest thing you guys want to watch, but you know what? They're up there. Guys, go make sure you smash those like buttons. Comments in the comment section. And to do the favor of don't just click on it and then leave, because I mean, if you do it once or twice, whatever. But watch them. If you don't, whatever. I'm just telling you. Okay? Don't be weird. All right. These guys are hanging out. Good talk. Good talk. I'm the goat. Bah! That's a sheep, but I can't do a goat noise, so. All right. Later, I'm going to bed. We'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night, good evening, good morning, whatever it may be. We will catch you guys on the next one. Not quite sure what that's going to be. Is that Friday tomorrow? It's already Friday tomorrow? Woo! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, stay tuned, maybe? I mean, turn on the notification bells, join the Discord, that type of stuff. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll catch you guys later. Bye. Peace.